Sometimes I see news that is just so crazy that I literally cannot believe it. It is just so bonkers and off the wall that my brain will not accept the information as true, which is something that just happened. So just a moment ago, I was actually trying to do a little live stream, I was having some fun, and everybody was telling me that Paramount Pictures has officially apologized for just how bad Sonic looked and decided to actually rework him before the movie comes out in 6 freaking months. This is their official statement from Jeff Fowler. Jeff Fowler said, "Thank you for the support and the criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be." This is absolute insanity and something I have never heard before. There's never been a time where I've seen a movie that's about to come out and suddenly they decided to do a fundamental crazy rework on one of the characters. I almost forgot to do my intro, I'm just so freaking hyped. So what's up gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and let me just tell you one thing real quick. So when I saw the trailer about 3 months ago, when I got to see the trailer initially leaked, the CG was far from done, and even then, Sonic looked a little bit different. His eyes were a little bit bigger, he didn't have all those weird human-like teeth, but that was also earlier on in the CG, which is starting to make me think that maybe from the very beginning, they realized, even internally, that this was a very creepy character model. So the fact that they're promising to change it is interesting, but do not expect this to be a completely insane reinvention. Now, obviously, a lot of Sonic fans, myself included, are hoping for something close to the classic look. You know, one giant goofy eyeball, big giant little cat ears. I mean, you know, stuff like that. The kind of junk that furries are obsessed with. But here's the thing, I don't think we're going to get that. It really just kind of comes down to time. The CG character is something that just takes literally thousands of man-hours. People are going to be grinding away trying to tweak literally every little hair on his freaking creepy face. So trying to redo that is something that cannot be fixed with the flip of a switch. I'm going to say that at best, they're going to be probably basically editing his eyes to be a little bit less creepy, his teeth to probably be a little bit less like a human child who got hit with a creepy ray. It's going to be small, but the big thing here is that we're still just getting the Sonic movie. If you didn't think the humor was great, or if you thought that the jokes were pure cringe, unfortunately, that is still what's being released. I've seen some people that are making these mock-ups online, and I have to say that these, in my opinion, are fantastic. If they even manage to actually match this caliber of like Photoshop, I personally will be very, very happy. I'm not asking them to completely reinvent the wheel, I'm just saying you can do better. I mean, if you're doing a Sonic movie, do it right. You're gonna have people buying movie tickets, you're gonna have people actually trying this out, but if you want to get young fans on board, which let's face it, that's what this movie is for, you need to aim for something that's not going to scare children in the theater. And let me tell you, creepy Sonic is definitely creepy. This rework is a great move, and I actually have some high hopes for this. Sega is clearly listening. Paramount is clearly trying to make sure that the project makes them $1 billion. And that alone is something that to me is some very stellar and very interesting updates. This is going to be cool, and actually I'm pretty excited to see what the redesign looks like. Hopefully we get a glimpse of it in the next month or so when they finalize the new details. Until then, though, it's kind of just speculation and guesswork, but what do you think of it? Are you as excited as I am for the idea of this movie actually being repaired, or do you think that this is going to be a very minimal update? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all, and keep dreaming. Man, this is crazy, 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 but they're doing it. They're doing it. Who says the complaining on the internet doesn't help? Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, you know, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.